Kimbo. Before apartments, traffic and dust, Kimbo was simply a place people used to pass through. Its early relevance came from its position along the Nairobi Thika Corridor, where farmers, traders and transporters moving between Nairobi and Juja would pass through. For many years, Kimbo remained modest, functional and largely unnoticed, serving local needs rather than regional ambitions. As nearby towns like Juja and Ruiru began attracting institutions, industries and formal planning, Kimbo's growth remained slow, organic and largely informal. Development followed necessity rather than design. Shops, homes and small markets emerged gradually without structured zoning or long-term infrastructure planning. Everything changed in the early 2010s when Thika Superhighway was built. Kimbo was suddenly connected to Nairobi in ways it had never been before. Shorter travel times, rising land prices and increasing population transformed the area from a quiet stop along the road into a growing commuter hub. With improved connectivity came housing pressure. Student rentals and low-rise apartments started replacing older buildings, driven by proximity to industrial zones in Juja and Ruiru. Kimbo was growing fast, leaving its rural past behind, but planning and infrastructure were playing catch-up. Key access routes such as the Kimbo-Matangi Road and inner backstreets remained largely neglected. Despite now serving tens of thousands of daily users, many roads stayed maram, dusty during dry seasons and muddy, nearly impassable during rainy seasons. Drainage remained poor, maintenance minimal, and upgrades slow. These roads became clear symbols of uneven development, rapid private growth without public support. As population density increased, education and commerce emerged as powerful growth drivers. The establishment of NIBS Technical College brought a steady and predictable influx of students and staff. This directly fueled demand for hostels, bedsitters, eateries, salons, cyber cafes, and small retail outlets. Education quietly became one of the strongest pillars of Kimbo's local economy, sustaining cash flow for hundreds of small businesses. A major modern milestone followed with the development of Spur Mall. This marked a turning point in Kimbo's urban identity. Spur Mall introduced formal retail spaces, supermarkets, food outlets, banking services, and social amenities, elevating Kimbo from a roadside center to a recognized commercial destination. It attracted consumers not only from Kimbo, but also from Matangi, Juja Farm, and surrounding neighborhoods, increasing foot traffic and investors' confidence. Property development around the mall accelerated, and land values adjusted upward. Parallel to this commercial growth, the toll area developed along Thika Road. This positioned Kimbo firmly within a national transport and logistics corridor, with every commercial vehicle stopping, diverting, or slowing, thereby supporting garages, food vendors, transport yards, and informal trade. Today, Kimbo is caught between what it was and what it is becoming. By conservative local estimates, Kimbo's population has multiplied several times since the early 2010s, with daily human activity running into tens of thousands. Rental units, especially single rooms and bedsitters, maintain high occupancy, and average rents have risen steadily over the past decade. What once housed farmers now accommodates students, industrial workers, traders, and Nairobi commuters. Commercial turnover remains strong, driven by density rather than luxury. Businesses survive because people are present every day, and the presence continues to grow. Yet, public infrastructure has failed to match this reality. Despite Kimbo sitting within one of Kiambu County's most active economic corridors, core roads remain unpaved, drainage incomplete, and planning reactive. Private developers invest millions, landlords densify plots, and businesses pay licenses and taxes, yet basic road surfacing and infrastructure lag years behind. At this stage, this is no longer a rural oversight. It is an urban governance failure. Looking ahead, growth projection remains strong. As land prices in Juja and Ruiru continue to rise, Kimbo is increasingly becoming a next belt affordability zone. If current trends hold, the area is likely to experience continued densification through mid-rise apartments, expanded commercial clustering around Spur Mall and the highway, increased student housing demand, rising land and rental values even without major public upgrades. For investors, Kimbo presents a high-risk, high-potential environment. Returns are driven by demand and location, not by infrastructure quality. The opportunity lies in buying ahead of government action, but the risk is clear. Continued neglect raises private development costs and limits long-term efficiency. Kimbo's journey tells a story familiar across many growing towns in Kenya. It is a place shaped by its people who arrived, built and stayed long before planning and infrastructure could follow. Its streets, homes and businesses are proof of ambition and necessity. Yet, the challenges of bad roads, neglected backstreets and limited public services remain a daily reality. The future of Kimbo now depends on whether infrastructure investment can finally meet the growth that has already taken root. Will the road be paved, drainage improved, and planning brought up to speed? Or will the town continue to grow under the strain of neglect? Kimbo's next chapter will be written by the choice of those in power, the vision of investors, and the resilience of the people who call it home. But one thing is certain, this is a town that refuses to wait. It grows, adapts, and thrives, even in the face of obstacles. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.